Hey, and welcome back, AP Human Geography students. Today we're diving into topic 1.3, the power of geographic data. You already know what geographic data is, but now it's time to explore how that data gives us insight into patterns, power, and decision making. We're going to talk about how data influences what we see and know, who uses it and why, and the ethical and political issues that it raises. So let's get started. Geographic data is powerful because it allows us to understand spatial patterns, where things are and why, analyze relationships between people and places, make informed decisions in planning, politics, environment, and business. It also helps governments, companies, scientists, and communities identify trends, allocate resources, and solve problems. We use data mapping diseases when they have outbreaks so we know where to direct medical aid. Governments use data to plan transportation, allocate funding, respond to disasters. FEMA uses spatial data for hurricane response and right now for response to the Texas flooding. Businesses will analyze locations for marketing, customer trends, site selection. It's always a joy when a store that you want opens up near where you're living or where you're working. Starbucks chooses store locations based off of traffic and demographics. Researchers study migration, urbanization, climate change, and a host of other things. Citizens and activists use mapping tools to demand services or expose injustice. For example, mapping police stops or environmental hazards. Geographic data empowers decision makers and sometimes challenges them. Geographic data is never neutral. It, just like maps, it reflects choices. You have to consider what data is collected, who has collected it, what gets left out of the data that's collected. Some groups are underrepresented in official data, like undocumented immigrants or unhoused populations. Also, data can be manipulated to tell a particular story. Think about maps that reinforce political agendas, selective use of statistics, or biased interpretations. For example, gerrymandering uses geographic data to redraw voting districts in unfair ways to benefit one party over another. So geographers must think critically and ethically about how data is collected and used. Technology has increased the power of geographic data. We talked before about geographic information system, layering and analyzing patterns. It makes analyzing data much faster. Remote sensing gives real-time environmental images. You can get pictures of hurricanes happening at the time they're happening. Crowdsourcing and apps like OpenStreetMap allow the public to create and share data. Big data and artificial intelligence can make predictions based on patterns, but with great data comes great responsibility. Close to Spider-Man. Who owns this data? How is privacy protected? And how can tech be used fairly? So let's recap this little blurb. Geographic data influences how we understand and shape the world. Governments, businesses, and individuals all use it for powerful purposes, but it's important to ask who controls the data and how is it used. Geographers must be critical, ethical, and aware of bias. Geographic data doesn't just reflect the world, it helps to build it. Okay, we are finished 1.3. Next time we're going to be looking at 1.4, spatial concepts. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for future videos in AP Human Geography. And have a great night.